Get my people out the hood, we'll see better days. Tell a fan sorry, y'all let them wait. Shit up there like a Saturday. Listen to me how beats beat up like a battle.
Yo, what up, guys? This is your boy Kofi with KO Sports Talk, back out with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing the mock draft today. Possibly we're going to be doing the KO mock draft. I got some possible mock drafts.
KO mock draft.
Mock drafts. The KO mock draft. And we're also going to be talking about, does Marvin Harrison want to come to Chicago? I mean, there are like a whole bunch of reports saying that he want to come to Chicago. If that is true, man, if you pair Caleb Williams with MHJ, ooh, man, it's going to be dangerous for any team that want to play Chicago.
Yes,
but before we start, guys, make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to hit that notification bell so you can get live content and all the updates in regards to Chicago Bears news, and not only Chicago Bears news, Chicago Bears sports media. And I'm pretty sure you guys saw the WNBA draft. Congratulations, Chicago Sky, for getting Angel Reese and Camila Cardozo. Shout out to them. And shout out to number one with Indiana Fever. But let's dive into this video. So, there were reports on Marvin Harrison Jr. Let me bring this up. This report, because I don't want to say any hearsay, but there are reports of Marvin Harrison Jr. possibly coming to the Chicago Bears. It was reported by it was actually on CBS News. I'm sorry. CBS News reported this. Jared Dunn, he was like saying Chicago, with bringing in Marvin Harrison Jr., with him having his top 30 visit, according to some people within the Big Ten media or reporters, there were possible rumblings of Marvin Harrison Jr. talking about possibly coming to Chicago. And Chuck, I just want to get your take on this. On this whole speculation, with Marvin Harrison Jr., with him possibly not participating in the combine, participating in some of these drills. And if it is true, I mean, what type of dynamic would Marvin Harrison Jr. bring to this Chicago Bears team?
Let me start this way by saying, come on, bro. Come on to the shot, bro. Come on, Caleb waiting on you, bro. He got some deep ball passes for you, bro. He got some action for you, bro. Come on. Welcome out there, Caleb Sports Talk, man. Let me say that first. Chuck Full Damage 1. For those of you who don't know, I am the biggest Bears fan that you know. And welcome to another podcast here. I would love the idea of Marvin Harrison Jr. coming here to play alongside of Keenan Allen and DJ Moore and Cole Kmet and Gerald Everett and DeAndre Swift, along with Caleb Williams, that guy that's behind you right now. I would love to see that go down. So all I can say to that is, come on. Please, Lord, let it fall that way. What I'm hearing,
the Rick James,
the reports that I've been hearing, Coach, is that his stock to some of these teams, Marvin Harrison Jr. stock, may be dropping because he didn't come to the combine, and he didn't do his workouts, and he didn't present his medicals, and he didn't do what all these other players were doing, who were present and were active, and showing themselves, like Malik Neighbors and Roman Doomsday, just to name a couple, name a few. So if that's the case, I would love nothing more. I'm praying to God this is how they're seeing it. I would love nothing more than for the Chicago Bears to be able to pull off the ultimate abracadabra, I love peanut butter sandwiches, magic trick to get Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr. Bro, that would be a godsend. That's dying and going to happen, bro. I'm not gonna tell you. Because do you understand what that does for this team? Even with a rookie at quarterback, it makes us an instant contender, bro. If you got that guy on the other side,
Your outside receiver, and you got Keenan Allen in the slot, you can instantly put Keenan Allen in the slot too.
where are you stopping the Bears offensively if you got that, bro? Where's the stoppage coming? Help me understand it, because I don't see where it's going to come. You have elite receivers who are DJ Moore and Keenan Allen, who
Two number ones.
They are masterful at beating people off the line. Some of the hardest covers in the game, bro. And you got them two along with Marvin Harrison Jr. Now I understand, people, he's a rookie. Wherever he ends up playing, he's going to be a rookie. But you're talking about a rookie that's got a leg up on the rest of the rookie class because of who his daddy is. His daddy is Marvin Harrison Sr. And those of you all that are football fans and historians of the game, if you do recall that the Bears went to the Super Bowl in, what was that, 2006, I want to say? Yeah, 2006.
2006, yep.
Super Bowl against a guy by the name of
Marvin Harrison
Sr., who was the number one wide receiver for one said Peyton Manning. And that dude is electric. He is electric. And if that's your dad, you're going to have a leg up on the rest of the field when you're coming into this, because he's going to give you all the ins and outs that these rookies have yet to even know exist. They don't even know this stuff exists, and they don't even know they got to learn this stuff yet. And this is what Marvin Harrison Jr., he has a leg up. I would love for the Bears to get him, bro. I would love for the cards to fall that way. You know, even if they thought about making a trade and moving up to 4, just to ensure that we got him. I don't care what you got to do. Make it happen, bro. Make it happen. Give me that guy. We'll deal with the rest later.
Exactly, man. And yeah, I think it'll just be great. I mean, and like you said, he definitely has a leg up. And
what's up, Eric? I see you out there, brother.
Yeah, rest in peace, Devontae Davis, man. But yeah, he definitely has a leg up, and especially if he gets drafted by the Bears, because not only is your dad a Hall of Fame wide receiver, you know, who's also like the franchise leader in receiving yards of the Indianapolis Colts, but like I said, you have two number one wide receivers who you're going to be learning from on how to do it at the NFL level. And not only that, they have impeccable route running skills who he can learn from, especially of Keenan Allen's caliber, because he's definitely has the size, and he could teach Marvin Harrison, you know, somebody of his size, how to do route running, how to high point the ball at the NFL level, you know, how to pretty much do it all, how to be a route tactician. And, you know, depending on if the Bears, you know, are able to extend him or not. I mean, because we do, like, at the end of the day, we do have a need at wide receiver, because at the end of the day, we don't know if we're going to re-sign Keenan Allen to a long-term extension. But if you bring in that rookie receiver, that's kind of adding like that insurance policy, because we don't know if Keenan Allen is going to be here possibly after the 2024 season, due to the fact that his contract is going to expire after the 2024 season.
Right.
And even after that, like you still have controllable years with Marvin Harrison Jr., and you have a receiver that Caleb Williams can grow with, you know, during that rookie contract. And so I think it'll be great for the Chicago Bears to draft Caleb Williams and to build that offense around Caleb Williams, even though, in my opinion, like, we do need like an edge rusher or like a 3-tech. But I mean, if you have somebody of Marvin Harrison's caliber,
I mean,
right,
you just can't pass up on a guy.
You can't pass up
if he's there.
Total blue chip player. This kid is a total blue chip player.
You're talking about a receiver who was coming into the draft was considered the best receiver coming out, and it's not even close. They're saying, it's not even close. This is how good this guy is. He's head and shoulders above Romadunze. He's head and shoulders above Malik Neighbors. Listen to what we're saying here, people. Malik Neighbors, it gives me Jamar Chase vibes. This guy is dynamic in terms of how he plays. Great route running, precision movement, very precise, great hands, down the field speed. He's got it all. Roma Dunze led all of college football in 50-50 balls. This dude is catching everything that's getting close to him. And it's not even close with him in that regard. But Marvin Harrison Jr. has separated himself from both of those guys. And these are high-end talents we're talking about, people. This guy has separated himself. It's like as far as the moon is from the stars right now, bro. That is a huge gap between Marvin Harrison and the rest of these guys. So we can get him. Oh, I would love it. It would be, I mean, how lethal of an offense are we talking about for Shane Waldron to run if you get this dude over here, man? So if he's there at 9, if we can snag him, whew, the Lord is a Bears fan. That's all I can say. Mm-hmm. God is a Bears fan if we can snag him, bro.
Yeah, and speaking of what was I gonna say? Like speaking of Marvin Harrison Jr., I mean, like the guy, like I said, the guy's a total package, man. Like he can, like, and he can run routes. He can high point the ball. Right. Like dude can literally do anything. He gets a lot of separation from between DBs. I mean, he could, like, the kid could literally do it all. And not only even that, I mean, you saw from last year who his QB was. His at certain times when his QB underthrew the ball, he had to go and get it. Like literally, he made the quarterback look good.
Absolutely.
And he wasn't even like all that great, but he made the quarterback look that good. And you know, with Shane Waldron, the type of offense that he's going to run is going to be almost similar to like how he ran it, you know, with the Seattle Seahawks, where he had 3 like good wide receivers, you know, with DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and then he had that rookie wide receiver and Jackson Smith and Jigba. It's going to be almost similar to the type of offense that he's going to run with the Chicago Bears. And with all those 3 receivers, they were all productive. I think Jackson Smith and Jigba, the lowest one out of the 3 receivers was like 900 yards, 985 yards. Yeah. Like all 3 of them had like over 1,000 yards. So it wouldn't put it past.
It took him a while to figure out how to ingratiate him into that offense, but he started coming on real strong at the end.
Yeah, he started coming on real strong. Yeah. And so, I mean, I think with Marvin Harrison Jr., I think he's going to, if he does get drafted by the Bears, I think he's definitely going to come along.
Hold on, Coach. Let me stop you right there, bro. Let's acknowledge our chat before we get stoned. What's up, Real Street Sports Talk? What's going on out there, bro?
What's up?
Don Bird, what's happening, bro? I want to let y'all know we know y'all here, fellas. What's going on?
What's up, Don Bird? We always acknowledge you, Don Bird.
Yeah, that was more for Real Street Sports Talk right there. Okay, yeah, we know you here, brother. We know you here.
Yeah, we finally acknowledged you.
Right. Don't want you to feel away, my brother. Do not want you to feel away. But I'm just curious to ask, Go, what kind of offense do you see if the Bears are able to pull off a move where we bring Marvin Harrison Jr. in here along with Caleb Williams? How do you envision this offense, bro? What do you see in terms of, you know, the projection of production that we can get to? I'm not going to say what we can actually do, but the projection in itself of what you can see here. How do you see?
I think with Shane Waldron's offense, like he does like a lot of tinkering with this offense. So sometimes, like he may put you like in a pistol formation or like a certain type of formation, where like he may have like 2 tight ends set right next to the quarterback, like almost like in a shotgun, 2 tight end sets in a way, or like, I mean, like he said, he can be very creative. Like you could put like, you know, do like a 3 set or trips formation with 3 wide receivers. So the possibility is endless. But I know, I think with this offense last year, like he's averaged, I don't know, I don't want to quote it, but I know like last year he incorporated a lot of RPOs into his offense. So, and I think, you know, with Caleb Williams and his skill set, I think he's going to incorporate like a lot of RPO action into his repertoire, because that's what, you know, Caleb Williams kind of thrives off of. But for the most part, I think he's going to use like a lot of creativity, within his offense. Like I said, he's going to use like a two tight end formation, or like he's going to have, like I said, like a type of a wide receiver screen, doing like a motion set, a trips formation, to kind of try to throw the opponents off foot, instead of like what we did last year, with Luke Getsy, where we were just being so predictable, where it's just run. Oh, let's do a screen pass, run, where we were just so predictable.
I got to be honest with you, bro. Not to cut you off, but whenever I hear the name Shane Waldron, it is one play sequence that comes to mind, bro. It's stuck in my craw, bro. It's in my chromosomes here. But I remember the Seattle Seahawks playing last year. I want to say that the quarterback, he was out injured. What's the quarterback name in Seattle, Coach?
Geno Smith.
Geno Smith was out injured, and Drew Lock was the backup. And Drew Lock was in, I want to say they were playing the 49ers. I want to say it was the 49ers they were playing. Well, the thought process was, because there is no Geno Smith, that this could be a drubbing by the hands of the 49ers. But Shane Waldron was calling such a masterful game until he drew up this one play that just blew my mind, and I loved it, Coach. Messed me all the way up. He set up, like it appeared to be like a double screen, wide receiver screen on each side. Ball was snapped to Drew Lock. Drew faked to the right. He did turn around. No, he faked to the right. He faked to the left. I'm sorry. He faked to the left first. Then he turned around and faked to the right like he was going to Tyler Lockett. All alone, he was setting up the play for the tight end to go streaking down the middle of the field. He froze the defense on the outsides, and Drew Lock threw a beautiful pass directly across the middle of the field for about 30, 40-yard gain to the tight end, bro. Every time I hear the name Shane Waldron, bro, that is what is etched in my head. It is etched in stone that these are the types of dynamics that this guy, and creativity that this guy can bring to a game in terms of play design, or when he's got the proper weapon. And we saw in Seattle, he had weapons, bro. There were weapons in Seattle. Seattle's problem was not scoring on offense. Their problem was stopping anything.
And I don't know if you noticed, but like in some of his offense, he uses like a lot of tight end motion. And so I'm going to show you this one. Like he uses like specifically like how he sends tight end motion to kind of confuse the defense. So I'm going to show you this one play. I'm going to show you real quick how he this is courtesy of Robert Schmitz.
It's the first play of the Seahawks game against the Cincinnati
So look
Bengals.
at this one.
Obviously, the Bengals are showing
I don't know
us
if you guys
a
can
shell
see it.
that's
Can
one
you all
high
see
right
it?
here.
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear.
And likely it's some kind of man coverage, but we want to start the game right? So we are going to start out in what I've known as the full house. Maybe you know it's something differently. We got two tight ends mimicking running backs here.
Two tight end set, and then he has a running back
in the backfield. Okay.
Initial motion here from the Seahawks.
Watch this initial motion he runs.
Again, maybe this is a man alignment. Maybe it's a zone alignment. Hard to tell. You get a quick motion.
I feel like I've seen this before, Coach.
Bunch. Now, you may not know this, right? But nearly defense in football has a 3-by-1 check, right? Let's say that they wanted to run cover 2 or cover 3. That's going to leave simply too many people on this side to defend all 3 in case they do something relatively short. I don't know. I'm just drawing something silly on the board. But the point is, nearly every defense checks into something else. It's exactly why you could see communication happening right here whenever you get a 3-by-1 action. And immediately after getting the Bengals to check into their 3-by-1 look, they're then going to quickly motion another one of these tight ends across the formation to then give us a man or zone tell.
So he's
So that now
signaling
for the
to
rest
him
of the
about
game, we have a
the
good
tight
sense
end
of what the
motion.
Bengals are going to do in 3-by-1 scenarios. If you give them a 3-by-1 look, they are going to call some kind of zone. How do we know it's a zone? We know that because everybody's bumping over or pushing across the formation rather than one defender simply following Noah Fant. And the combination couldn't be any easier. Remember, it's still 1st and 10, still the first play of the game. We're just running curl flat. And against a zone look, you as Geno Smith, you're just going to look for Tyler Lockett over the middle. Boom, you find him. 55, despite a great effort, can't tip this ball away. But all that pre-snap information and information that you're going to use for the rest of the game comes from a creative double motion to kick the thing off that you're going to be able to use to, well, go on and have a good couple drives. The Bengals end up getting the better of Shane's Seahawks throughout this game. Not that they didn't have a chance at the end, but moreover, I really like seeing the way he uses formations to gather information at the start of the contest, and won't be surprised if he uses similar ideas within Chicago's offense next year.
Yeah, so pretty much, like he was saying, is that, with the last play, you saw that they're motioning a tight end set and they put like a 3-by-1 within that. And so sometimes the defense, depending on what they could do, they could run like a cover 1 or cover 2. But in this instance, Shane Waldron was trying to pretty much fake the motion to the tight end to kind of throw the defender off so it could leave Tyler Lockett open within the middle of the field. And so just like what I said is that, within the Chicago Bears offense, you're going to be seeing a lot of like motioning, a lot of shifting, but specifically like with his tight ends, because, with Shane Waldron, he's going to include a lot of his tight ends within this offense. And so, like with the fact that we, signed Gerald Everett, and then also with Cole Kmet, you already know Cole Kmet. I could definitely see him using Cole Kmet in a lot of in those motions where he may have, like, let's say like a DJ Moore open, like going into the flat or going on like an out route to get like a one-on-one motion or one-on-one set on like one of those receivers. So
to get a little deeper on this, people, because I know a lot of us are just, armchair, fans. We're not necessarily really deep into this. What you've seen here, that this brother was breaking down, Cole for showing us here. You are seeing what is termed as a reiteration of the West Coast offense. West Coast offense is all predicated on movement. It's about creating mismatches and misdirections and what have you to set up one thing or another thing, so that your offense has an advantage. It's to throw the defense off. It's just basically designed to throw the defense off so that it can create a hole of attack or point of attack where offense can take advantage of it. So all of this motion that you're seeing, it's all set up and designed for the one little ring dink play that you saw for this quick hit curl to Tyler Lockett. That is beautiful because that is like the new age version of the West Coast offense. It used to be that the West Coast offense in the 80s and 90s, it would have, in the 90s, I should say, it would have all of this motion after the snap. Now you're seeing it pre-snap. And that is the difference here. You're seeing it before the snap happens. And all of this is setting up a defense so that they'll know where to find the hole at so the quarterback will already be ready in advance to find the hole of attack or the point of attack once the ball is snapped. So that's a big plus of this. This is what I love. And this is why having weapons like Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Gerald Everett, Cole Kmet, DeAndre Swift, and hopefully Marvin Harrison Jr. This is where those weapons become extra lethal, because even if you stay in a man-to-man coverage, those guys one-on-one are going to murder you. You're talking about guys who can beat anybody one-on-one, and Keenan Allen and DJ Moore, and potentially a Marvin Harrison Jr., who, if he lives up to snuff, could come in here put in those same type of hands.
Like I could see that being DJ Moore or something like that, or Keenan Allen, one of those,
Yeah.
catching that.
But even if it's not Marvin Harrison Jr., anybody in this iteration of offense would be able to shine, long as they know what their assignment is and they run it properly. That's the key to this. Learning your playbook. That's what's going to be the key to what Shane Waldron is bringing to the table. It's about understanding your playbook and learning it, making it happen. A guy like Keenan Allen, he's going to thrive in an offense like that. DJ Moore, he has great in and out routes on the cuts. He's premier at that type of thing. He'll thrive in that type of offense.
Caleb Williams is going to thrive because not only that, he's very good at pre-snap motion. He's very good at because I watched a lot of some of his film recently, and in terms of like his pre-snap motion, it is very good. And so I think with the type of offense that they're going to run, I think Shane Waldron is definitely going to help. What's his name? Definitely help Caleb Williams be successful in this offense. What's up, CG? How you doing, bro? What's going on, bro?
See him out there. He said, you guys only have 4 picks. Maybe the 49ers can use that 75th pick and give you guys extra picks. That sounds good, CG. That sounds real good, bro. But I still got my eyes locked on Malachi Corley at number 75, bro. I don't think we want to move him just yet. I don't know though. Make me an offer. Make us an offer. We fake arm. We fake arm GMs up in here. we not Ryan Foles, but that would be interesting, bro. That would be interesting. But I love that this West Coast style of offense is now coming to Chicago. It's an offense that the entire NFC West has thrived in for years, bro. Everybody's got their own iteration of it out there. You had the Kyle Shanahan iteration of it with the 49ers. You had Shane Waldron and Pete Carroll's iteration of it with the Seattle Seahawks. The Arizona Cardinals, they had their own little versions and iterations of it. I mean, it's just interesting. It's interesting when you look at that. Even the Rams, to an extent, they had their own iterations of it. But that West Coast offense is lethal. It really keeps reinventing the wheel, and that's what I love about it. The West Coast offense keeps reinventing the wheel. So even if you think you got to figure it out in one iteration, all they got to do is change up something in terms of how they attack, and now it becomes a different type of problem. So that's a plus. That's why I think Shane Waldron. That's why I know Shane Waldron should thrive in this town, bro. And with the weapons that he got here, man, come on, bro. This is getting ridiculous. I'm loving what I'm seeing here, bro. I'm loving what I'm seeing here.
And shout out to CG Ruthless. He's a 49ers fan. He's a cool guy. Sometimes he be coming on my channel. CG, he's a pretty cool guy. And check out his channel if you're just interested in football. I mean, I used to like the 49ers. Like Jerry Rice was one of my favorite players growing up. But yeah, if you like the 49ers, check out CG Ruthless's channel, bro. But like I said, going into it, man, like I definitely think, like Shane Waldron, like I said, Caleb Williams, I think definitely he's gonna thrive. Gerald Everett is definitely gonna thrive, and specifically, like even the running backs, like how he included some of those running backs, like how he included that West Coast style of offense. DeAndre Swift is going to get in those open lanes, those open holes, and try to run through them. And not only that, like how we also allude to, he can also catch out the backfield too. That's something that Khalil Herbert is not really great at, especially catching.
Coach, I'm not sure that I know this right off the top of my head, but when he was coming out of the combine, what was DeAndre Swift's 40 time, bro?
40 time? Yeah, we could check that out right now. Let me see.
When I see this guy on film, I see a fast Mama Jamma, boy. That dude is fast. He hits the hole fast. He hits it hard, and he hits it at top speed, bro.
And he ran a 4.48.
4.48? Not bad. Not bad at all, bro. I'm loving it. It seems like he may have gotten faster since he got into the pros. But yeah, man, that guy is fast. And he hits the hole with a lot of ferocity, bro. I love that. Is he a big guy? No. Is he running through people? I doubt it. But he can break tackles, and that guy is fast. You know, some guys, they don't have to be super strong in order to break tackles and beat tackles. If you got a guy that's beating you to a spot, even if you make contact with him, that's not always a guarantee that you're going to bring him down. And that's where a player like Devin Hester was weak. It wasn't that Devin Hester was running people over when he was returning kicks. He just beat everybody to the spot. He beat you to the spot.
They couldn't touch him. They couldn't touch him.
That's all I'm saying, man. You know, and I don't want to, compare Devin Hester and DeAndre Swift by no stretch of the imagination. But what I'm saying is that Swift is fast. That guy is fast. Don Burr, you should know something about how fast Swift is.
Yeah, y'all had DeAndre Swift, right?
Just saying, it was y'all draft pick, bro. Not sure why the Lions let him go, but okay.
Dance for 1 minute.
Dance for 1 minute. I think he was there during the time when y'all were just starting to put your offensive line together, Don. So I don't think y'all got the full glory of what DeAndre Swift could be. I really don't think y'all saw his total talent there, bro. I don't think so. His total talent. What's this you saying about Brendan Rice, CG? Brendan Rice of the Bears would be great for Caleb Williams. DJ Moore, Roma Doomsday, Brendan Rice. That is a great weapon for the CJ. I'm gonna have to CG. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one, bro. I've studied Brendan Rice. I've researched him. I've checked out his highlights, his films. Brendan Rice has an issue with separation, bro. And one thing we have seen in this town before was the glory of somebody shining in college, in their college careers, and then getting to the NFL and not being able to make the adjustment. We had a guy here by the name of Kevin White. I don't know if you recall him, CJ, but yeah, we drafted him years ago in college. This dude was lethal. He was great down the field, great hands. He had all these surpluses that everybody was praising him for. But when he got here in training camp, the Bears saw something early and often that was a red flag that he was never able to adjust to. He couldn't beat the coverage off the line, bro. If you can't get off the line, that's going to be a problem. And more so than speed, hands, agility, route running, and all of that, Brendan Rice, CG, the first thing that a player has to be able to do is get off the line, bro. If he can't get off the line, who cares what he can do afterwards? You're muted, Coach. I can't hear you, bro.
Oh, he could never stay healthy.
Right. But you can't stay healthy when you're being physically manhandled all day long. You know, that's because you're expending all your energy trying to beat these guys, trying to get off the line. And I hate to say this, CG, because I do like Brendan Rice. I'm a low-key closet fan of his. But, bro, if he can't, he's got that same problem that Kevin White has, bro. And getting off the line, getting that separation, that's going to be a problem, bro. He can't get that separation. It's going to be a problem in this league. A dude like Sauce Gardner will eat him alive, bro. They'll eat him alive. And
Jair Alexander will eat him alive.
Yeah. And just keep in mind, CG, when we're talking about him, keep in mind who his quarterback was in college. You talk about Caleb Williams. You talk about a dude who can throw him open, who can buy time, who can make the defense have to adjust and run up because they're afraid he's going to run and all of this stuff. You know, he made a lot of those plays look good for Brendan Rice, in my estimation, bro. But now I don't think he'd be a good fit in Chicago. And there's too many other options. If we don't look at him, we might well go get Brian Thomas Jr. from LSU, bro. If we're going to look at that guy, man. You know, it's too many options that will come before Brendan Rice. I just don't think Brendan Rice will be a good fit here in Chicago.
I think that's what makes Caleb Williams so great is that, like I said, like he can definitely high point the ball, and he can throw the ball with anticipation and with enough precision where it'll be so easy for his wide receivers to get, you know. And just the fact that even Brendan Rice is top 75 it's just shows you how talented Caleb Williams is, you know, because coming into USC's team wasn't even all that great, you know, prior to him coming. Like they couldn't do anything. but after he came, with him winning the Heisman Trophy,
Yeah.
you know, them having the success that USC had, I mean, just shows you what type of talent Caleb Williams is.
Exactly. So not to take anything away from Brandon Rice, but there are not a lot of superlatives that I can give to his game, bro. He's mediocre to me. He's mediocre, and I don't know, bro. What you saying here, Eric? Yeah, but Rice isn't a wide receiver 1 or 2. He wouldn't line up against a CB1. I mean, so where are we gonna put him at? Because we got Keenan Allen in the slot, bro. We got Keenan Allen in the slot. DJ Moore is definitely a 1. Who, if he's not a 1 or a 2, then where's he gonna fit at, bro? if he can't be a 2, then he can't play for this team. Maybe be a backup. Is that what we talking about here? We got enough of those. Tyler Scott and Velus Jones. Yeah, that's what I was just speaking.
Oh, okay. Till up into more. Yeah, of course. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I want to talk about the mock draft. I have my little mini mock draft that I kind of wanted to go over the Chicago Bears 7-round mock draft. And
so, have you seen the Bears voluntary workouts yet? Have you seen who all showed up for that?
Oh, who the top 30 visits?
No. The voluntary, the OTAs. They're starting now, bro.
They are already.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dang, I mean that's little
Packers and other teams. They're there, bro. The Cowboys. They're in OTAs, bro.
Oh, okay. So, do you want to go over a little bit?
I don't know what there's to go over in OTAs, bro.
Yeah.
Just wanted to point that out, though.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. I usually thought they usually start OTAs like around like June or July. I didn't know they start this early.
Yeah, they definitely started early, bro.
But yeah, like I said, into Chicago Bears 7-round mock draft.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm sorry, man. I know I gotta tighten up. You're right. But like I said, of course, we're gonna go over the 7-round mock draft. So pretty much, of course, for my first pick, should I do the jingling, dude?
You the host. What you feel, bro?
Nah, I'm not gonna do it. So, like I said, for my first pick, of course, I got Caleb Williams going number 1.
Caleb Williams to the Chicago Bears at number 1.
Like I said, I mean, it's not even close, bro. Like the kid can make off-platform throws. Like I see in this tape, like he can definitely manipulate defenders within the pocket. Like he can figure out how to get wide receivers open. Like I said, the fact that he can manipulate defenders within the pocket. He's always looking downfield. His pre-snap motion is very good. His post-snap motion is very good. Mm-hmm. He can read defenses on the fly. His post-hot routes is very impeccable, meaning that like if he has a defender coming at him, like let's say if he has like a defender coming at him, he can literally read an open receiver and get the ball out quick within a precise motion. I mean, this kid, like I said, he's the whole package, man. And I think he's going to come into a situation where he's going to be in the best situation a number 1 draft pick has ever been in, ever. Better than Houston, in my opinion.
For some reason, Coach, it's a lot of people. For some reason, it's a lot of people that's having a problem with that verbiage. When we say that Caleb Williams is coming into the best position that a number 1 draft pick has ever come into. I don't know why, but people seem to have a problem with that verbiage. How many number 1 draft picks do you know that come in to a team that's got Keenan Allen and DJ Moore?
2 number 1 wide receivers.
Swift. Yeah, Cole Kmet, DeAndre Swift, and Gerald Everett on it. How many teams you know that's coming in to an offensive line that's great, that's
ascending.
grading better from the year before? I mean, I just don't. How many teams you know coming? How many number one picks you know come to a
Has
team
a top 10 defense?
Top 10 defense. Yeah, bro. Come on, man. Where does that happen at? That is not normal. Usually, a number one draft pick comes into a horrendous situation.
A horrible situation
for the teams. Yeah, bro. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what the problem is. Why everybody got a problem with that verbiage, bro?
And I don't know if you heard, but I saw FS1 speak, and I saw Joy Taylor. She was criticizing the Chicago Bears and the history of the quarterback, and she feels as if that Caleb Williams is not going to be put into a good situation, because based on the Chicago Bears history. Well, if that's the case, what has the Kansas City Chiefs done prior to Patrick Mahomes? Because they never won a Super Bowl and they never really had too much success. Well, in terms of getting to the playoffs, they were good from 2010 and up. But prior to 2010, Kansas City was not even that great prior to 2010. Let's talk about the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals were not even a good team prior to Joe Burrow coming in. And so you can't just pick something from a team's history way back when and say, oh, look at what they did in the past.
You can go. Yeah, you can. You can pick something. You can be wrong though when you pick.
Yeah.
So here's a couple of mitigating factors here that she's overlooked. Okay, you want to look at the history. That's fair. It's the only thing you got to judge a franchise by is by their history, what they've done in the past. But if you look at the present day Chicago Bears, what you see is a guy in Ryan Poles who's making some masterful moves, and he's been doing such for the last 2 years. It's actually kind of boiled over into a 3-year stint. If you look at what he did when he first got here, he pretty much stripped the entire team down. He reworked the cap space that we had to go out and get free agents and what have you. He took a bevy of that money, a boatload of it, and he paid and brought in arguably the number one and number two linebacker tandem, number one or number two linebacker tandem in the league in Tremaine Edmonds and TJ Edwards. I know they say it's going to have a problem with that, but that's cute. Just remember, this defense was the number one defense in the league for the last 8 games of the season. So let's not lose sight of that. He paid a boatload to Montez Sweat, brought that guy in. He brought in all these fresh rookies. He made sure Jalen Johnson was taken care of. He got Tyreek Henderson over here. You got Terrell Smith, who has yet to even be able to see his full shine out there, along with Kyler Gordon, Jaquan Brisker. Yeah. Then he's brought Bayard in as the new free safety, replacing Eddie Jackson.
Kevin Byard.
Yeah, Kevin Byard. I'm sorry, I'm saying his name wrong. Yeah, and then he's added all these additions to the offense. I hate to break the news to her, but this is not last year's Bears. This is not yesteryear's Bears. Yesteryear's Bears are not today's Bears. I did coin the phrase from T.O., my nephew. Yesteryear's he said yesteryear's Packers are not today's Packers, or yesterday's Packers are not today's Packers. Same thing here. Yesteryear's Bears are not today's Bears. So she's definitely wrong. Wrong is 2 left feet. If you think, and here's what be blowing me, Cove. If these pundits, if these analysts think that the Bears are going to do such a horrid job by Caleb Williams, why were they clamoring and chomping at the bit for the Bears to go get him? Why were they chomping at the bit for us to trade Justin Fields to go get this kid if you think we're not going to do right by him? Come on now. You got to make this make sense. If you don't think we're going to do right by him, you should have been championing the cause of the Bears keeping Justin Fields and trading away the number one pick. But as such, these people were out here and they were clamoring for the Bears to get rid of Justin Fields to go get Caleb Williams. Now we got the opportunity to go and get him. Now we're set up to bring him in. Now Ryan Poles has clean house, so there's no room. There's nothing in the way to clog his space when he comes here. Now you're talking about the Bears are going to fail him. Make your mind up, people. What are we doing?
All right. So for my second pick, make up the noise. My second pick, I have the Bears trading up with the Los Angeles Chargers. The New York Giants ended up trading with the Arizona Cardinals to pick J.J. McCarthy. So I got the Bears trading up with the Chargers for the number 5 pick. And for my number 5th pick, you already know who I'm going to go with.
MHJ.
Exactly. MHJ from the Ohio State Buckeyes.
The Ohio State Buckeyes.
The Ohio State Buckeyes. Like I said, Marvin Harrison Jr., he's the son of Marvin Harrison Sr., Hall of Fame wide receiver for the Indianapolis Colts. Like I said, this kid, he brings a lot of talent, not just his size, but, he brings an elite route running presence to his game. He can do it all. Like he can high point the ball. He can break separation. He has the strength and speed. He's a great run blocker. People don't really realize this, but I've seen some of his tape, bro, and I've seen his run block, and that kid can block. He could do a lot of run blocking with this game. Like I said, he's the total package, and the fact that you pair Caleb Williams, with Marvin Harrison Jr., and not only that, you have Marvin Harrison Jr. learning from DJ Moore and Keenan Allen. I think this is really gonna really
more of a piece when they're done with them.
This is gonna make this. Go ahead.
T.O. asked a question. He said, what did you trade, Kof?
Oh, what did I trade for? So pretty much I traded the number 9 pick. They traded the number 9 pick and the next year's second round pick. Caroline our 2025 second round pick.
Okay. Think that's an even swap?
I think that's a good swap.
Okay.
Second round.
Do you
2025 second round?
We'll go for it.
I think they will.
Okay.
The 2025 second round pick.
Here's the only thing I'm going to say about the Arizona Cardinals pick at 4. Because I've been hearing a lot of my drafts where people say that Arizona should trade down, and give that pick up for somebody who wants a quarterback. If they trade down, depending on how far they trade down, if they really have their sights set on Marvin Harrison Jr., but they're going to lose their leverage to get that guy if they come out of 4. So I don't know if I agree with everybody thinking that they're going to trade out of 4. Especially if Marvin Harrison Jr. is the guy that they're targeting. Now, if they can trade down and pull a trade where they end up with, say, like Malik Neighbors and a Roma Dunze caliber of the receiver, then I could see them making that move 2 for the price of 1. But if you're not getting 2 of those guys, bro, I don't really see the rationale behind Arizona making that move, bro. They don't need the quarterback. They got their quarterback.
Yeah, they got, of course, Kyler Murray, of course.
Yeah. So, I just don't see the rationale behind that. Just want to throw that in, go.
Yeah. And so for my next pick, the 75th pick.
Let me hear this.
I got the Bears selecting center Cedric Van Pran from Georgia.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, a center.
Okay.
Yes, okay. So I got the Bears selecting Cedric Van Pran from Georgia. He's 6'4", 305 pounds.
Please show us on him. Please show us.
Let's show some tape on
Cedric. Yeah, let's take a peek at him. We've seen enough Marvin Harrison, Caleb Williams, I like to save us a lifetime.
Yeah. Cedric Van Pran.
Cedric. That's the old Cedric.
So pretty much Cedric Van Pran, he comes from Georgia. He pretty much helped. Of course, he's been a part of that those back-to-back championships with the Georgia Bulldogs, the 2022 and 2023 national championship. But yeah, let's watch some highlights of him. Okay. This guy, I mean, he's a great center. He's massive. He has the strength. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Let's see this guy.
All right, we're gonna watch some highlights of Cedric Van Pran. Can you guys?
Yeah, it's large enough, bro. It's large.
All right.
He's 63, correct?
Yeah, number 63.
Okay. So we're watching 63.
So,
Guys on him. That's a pull.
So look, he's great in run blocking. He's a great run blocker.
Full block. Okay, I see a lot of emotion. I like that.
A lot of motion. Yeah, he could definitely motion. He could definitely go up to the second level.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Okay, baited him on the. Oh my God!
Look at that.
Dude.
He can pancake people too. Look at this.
Pancakes. Look at that.
Look, he's very athletic center.
I see.
Like I said, he can go up. He can hide. He could definitely. He has a great sec level.
That's a big guy, man.
Mm-hmm.
That guy is huge. Oh my God. And he is definitely.
Yeah, he can do it all as a run blocker or as a center.
He blocks not one but two guys there.
Mm-hmm.
I love that he's carrying that block all the way out into the whistle blows.
Yep.
This is what you want to see, people. Fins off, sheds off one, picks up another, and takes that guy all the way to the woodshed. Let's see. I love this. Okay. And people look at the teams he's going against too. It's important.
Mm-hmm. These are like SEC opponents.
Right. These are the top dogs, people. Top dogs. Oregon, Stanford, Alabama. I'm looking at these teams, bro. See, this is what you want to see in college. It's not just the ability, the athletics, the athleticism of a player, you know, but you want to see what he's doing against staunch opponents, staunch defenses, staunch, staunch competition is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I love that. I love that anchor.
We see a lot of the pancaking. Yeah, he has a great anchor.
That's beautiful. Ooh, oh Lord, ooh, that guy is ferocious. You think he's a bit tall for a center, Kof?
Yeah, he is a bit tall, but I think that won't be too much of a problem because I mean, at the same time, I mean, it is maybe a little bit concerning, because he's kind of dealt with some neck injuries.
He's real quick though with his footwork.
Yeah, he is. He kind of dealt with some neck injuries, and so that can be a little bit concerning due to his size. But I mean, like I said, I mean, this guy he's great at run blocking. Like he's great at the high point, like going into the second and third level. Where let's say, especially with the type of offense that we're running, we need somebody who's an athletic center who can just take it to the second level. In case of DeAndre Swift is running up the middle, we want somebody to kind of provide that run blocking, or let's just say,
I just love the way he's pulling, man. I love the way this guy's pulling.
Yeah, and also some things that he also has to work on, like with some of his snapping, during like reading certain defensive coverages, he has to kind of work on that. That can be kind of like a weakness of his. But I think with him, I think he can learn, especially when it comes to NFL level, because he could probably, he can learn from Coleman Shelton or Ryan Bates, learn behind him for maybe a year, and then he can come into, hopefully later on in the season, he can come and start for the Chicago Bears, or going into next year, he could definitely learn from them. But I think with him, he's definitely got the upside. He's definitely got the skill set in order to be a long-term answer for the Chicago Bears, man.
Speaking of offensive linemen, bro, what's your take on Ja'Tari Carter, bro? What do you see him at?
Ja'Tari Carter, I think he's a great depth, but I think he's a great depth, but I don't think he's like much of a starter in my opinion.
Okay.
Because I mean, there's certain stuff that he does struggle with, especially when it comes to like the bull rush. When like something is like coming his way, he can kind of struggle with that. And I think with Cedric Van Pran, like I said, he definitely has the size. And like when I saw some of his tape, in terms of like people like just trying to rush him, it's like I said, he has a great anchor, and that's something that, especially with the center, like our center got pushed a lot. Yeah, whether it was Lucas Patrick, whether it was Ja'Tari Carter, whether it was
Cody Whitehair.
we couldn't get no push up the middle, and that's something that we definitely need. And I think with Cedric Van Pran, like he definitely has the strength, he definitely has an anchor, and that's something that we definitely need. That needs to be addressed this upcoming draft, because like I said, Coleman Shelton is on a 1-year deal. I think Ryan Bates, he has 2 more years on his deal, but he's more of like kind of like a guard / center backup. He's like kind of like a swing guard / center. But like I said, we definitely need somebody who he can draft like long term, and that's something that we need to address.
Okay, so you think Mr. Van Pran is the long-term solution for us at center?
Yeah, he could be.
Okay,
he definitely could be.
The health issue, has that been an ongoing problem, or is that
Which one?
The health issues. Has that been a problem?
I mean, just not too much, but it's a little bit slightly. I know he has dealt with some neck injuries, but hopefully, I mean, to me, it won't be too much of a problem. But I mean, hopefully, we might see. That is a little bit concerning. Because like I said, his size too. It does kind of play a factor. He's a little bit tall for a center.
Yeah.
But
I hear you, Eric. Eric said JPJ is hands down the number 1 center.
He ain't gonna be there at 75.
No, he's definitely not gonna be there at 75. But he could be there at 9. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
At 9. Or we could trade back to like 13 and still get him. I think he's going like
there are many options. Yeah.
I think he's going like top 16. Bro.
But I already traded up my number 9 pick, so in this scenario, I can't do that.
hey, Eric, JPJ is my number 1 center on the board, bro. So we think alike, my brother. I definitely love
Zach Frazier is good. I didn't even think about him, Eric. Yeah, that's good. Zach Frazier from West Virginia.
Okay. Is he better than Van Pran? That's
I don't know. I haven't seen too much tape for him. I haven't seen too much tape from Zach Frazier. Okay. For my last pick, the 122 pick. I got the Bears selecting Cade Stover from Ohio State. Cade Stover from Ohio State.
Cade Stover from Ohio State.
Tight end from Ohio State. I think he's more.
I see you kind of in love with Ohio State today, huh, brother?
Yeah.
I see you. Okay.
Yeah, Cade Stover, tight end from Ohio State. He's more of kind of like a depth piece at tight end. I mean, he could probably be a long-term answer depending, with Gerald Everett.
122.
Yeah, 122. Yeah, with 122.
Correct.
Yeah, fourth round. He's a 4th round pick. He can pretty much catch everything.
We need depth at tight end.
This guy can catch everything. Cade Stover, we could look at some tape of Cade Stover, but he has some good hands. He definitely has some good hands. And like I said, he could definitely learn from, Gerald Everett, he could, probably play for a couple years with the Chicago Bears, depending on, how he's able to develop. He could develop behind and learn the offense that Shane Waldron is running. But let's see some tape of this guy, Cade Stover. That guy can catch. He can catch everything.
Okay. Let's take a peek at Cade Stover. Oh, nice pass. Okay. He's a bit slim for me. It's a bit slim. But that's okay. You don't have to be a oh, man. Kind of Gronk vibes right there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Looks a little Gronkish.
Yeah, he plays very aggressive too.
Okay. Trying to jump the man.
Yeah, Eric. Yeah, he was a linebacker converted to a tight end. Yeah, he used to be a linebacker.
I like that. Not gonna lie, I like that. He's definitely really physical. I'm looking at this, bro. I'm looking at that
Yeah,
guy.
he plays very angry. He definitely plays angry. That aggressiveness.
He's got good foot speed too. He's down
Mm-hmm.
the field. He's beating coverages, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that puts me in the mind of Cole Kmet a little bit there, bro. Oh,
He plays with a lot of aggressiveness. You could tell he was a linebacker too.
yeah, bro. Yeah, the physicality is what you can
Yeah,
see.
he's very physical.
He relishes the contact. I like that, Cole. Not gonna lie. I like wow.
Exactly. He had 0 drops.
Wow, that's beautiful. If we can get him in the 4th round with 122nd pick, let's take him. I'm with you, Cole. Now this one you convinced me on totally, bro.
Mm-hmm. Like you could definitely incorporate him into the Shane Waldron offense.
Man, look at this. This is just physicality. I love this. I love this. Nastiness at the
Damn, he
center.
just knocked the referee over.
That's right. Get out the way. The hell?
Look at this.
That's just nasty, bro. Yeah, this is a steal in the draft if we can get it at 4 in the 4th round. It's a steal in the draft. Somebody might be fighting for playing time if we get this guy on this team. Man.
I swear, man, there's gonna be a whole bunch of competition.
Yeah, bro,
but you could definitely see this guy. He really doesn't drop any ball. Like he's very great at catching
0
balls.
drops. I love
0
that.
drops, man.
Put the ball on him and it's good.
He plays with a lot of physicality. I mean,
got good speed too for a tight end. That's real good.
Look at this.
Bro. That guy is nasty. How did I miss him? I didn't see this guy. Outlaw that hip drop thing. Who's stopping it? No hip drop. It's physical.
Yeah, man.
Let's see what you got here, big boy. Down the field threat. I like it. I love it, Cove. Love it. This guy. Yes, sir.
But yeah, that's my 7-round mock draft, man.
Good job, Cove. Good job. You got everybody that you wanted. There you go.
All right. Now, what about you, Chuck? Who are you going to have for your full 7-round mock draft?
7 rounds. We only got 4 picks. There's not a lot of picking going on here. Not a lot of picking. I don't believe that Marvin Harrison Jr. is falling to us at 9. So if I'm the Bears, I'm keeping 9. Well, if I'm Ryan Pose, I should say, I'm keeping 9. Even though me personally, I would trade back and try to get more capital,
more draft picks.
Right. But more draft capital. But if I'm Ryan Pose, I'm keeping 9. And if he falls to us, I'm taking Malik Neighbors at 9. I'm taking Malik Neighbors at 9. If for whatever reason he doesn't fall to us at 9, then the possibility of trading back or taking Jackson Powers Johnson at 9 looms large to me. I don't want to. He's a can't miss product to me. I don't want to miss out on Jackson Powers Johnson. You need somebody that can anchor that middle for years to come behind Caleb. In front of Caleb Williams, and that's what I'm looking for there. I want continuity up front. So at 9, give me Jackson Powers Johnson. Of course, we're taking Caleb Williams at 1. Jackson Powers Johnson at 9. At number 75, drum roll, please. Give me Malachi Corley. Malachi Corley, another slot receiver. He is a Deebo Samuel type of receiver, very physical, just like that tight end y'all just saw from Ohio State.
Jade Stover.
Very physical player. Was that Western Kentucky he's from? I'm trying to remember where he's from. I can't remember.
Ohio State.
No,
are you talking about Malachi Corley?
Malachi Corley, yes.
Oh, he's from I think South Carolina.
No, I think it's like Western Kentucky or someplace like that. But whatever the case, give me this guy. You can pull him up and show the people if you want to, bro. But he's very physical.
Yeah, Western Kentucky. You're right.
Yeah, he's very physical. He's got hands that need developing. So I'm not going to tell you that this dude is a catch machine. He's had his share of drops, but once he gets the ball in his hand, he's like a wide receiver. He's like a running back playing wide receiver. He's running through people.
He gets those yak yards, those yak.
He gets that yak. He's very physical.
Cognac.
There you go. He's very physical, like that guy you just showed us from Ohio State. And he's the kind of guy that we can, a lot of people are looking at Keenan Allen as a loaner, so to speak, for the Bears for this year because we have not extended him yet. If for whatever reason we're not able to get an extension done, you got a guy like Malachi Corley who can step into that slot receiver position in year 2 of his career and possibly fill that void that will be left by Keenan Allen parting ways or what have you. So I love that dude. At number 75. And for the last pick at 122, I mean, I'm all things offensive line right now, bro. We already got our receiver, or we don't got our receiver. Then you go get another offensive lineman. I don't know who's gonna be
Kieran DJ or something.
Yeah. Take your pick. Whoever's down there, whoever is versatile. I'm really looking for a big physical offensive lineman who has versatility. He doesn't just have to play one position. You can move him around. I think that's what the Bears tried to emulate when they got Cody Whitehair and these other guys over in here. It just didn't pan out the way that they were envisioning it working out. So I think with the addition of Ryan Bates and Sean Coleman and these other guys that they brought in, I think you can go and get a young rookie stud who in the 4th round, or projection, I should say, not a stud, but a projected starter in the 4th round, and get him ingratiated with moving around, being like a utility offensive lineman. So that's my trial for the Chicago Bears. So I got Caleb Williams, I got Jackson Powers Johnson, I got Malachi Corley, and I got whoever you want us to get on the offensive line in the 4th round. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, man. And I mean, you got some good picks too. Like with me, of course, I had Caleb Williams, I had MHJ, I had Cedric Van Prant, and then I had Cade Stover. I think both of our picks were pretty good.
Oh yeah, I think it was pretty dope. Eric is tickling me here. He said after the draft, we still have 10 to 14 million to fill holes. That's what I'm talking about, bro. At first, I thought, Eric, that you were saying we still got 10 to 14 million holes to fill. But no, we don't have that.
I know. I was going to ask you, speaking of that, Eric Harper, and to you, Charles, do you think we should sign like a defensive end? Like if there are anybody out there in free agency who's out there, or maybe like, let's say, re-signing Yannick Ngakoue. I know he was out last year because I know we need like an edge on, the left side, and so.
I mean, I think it would be a brilliant move to re-sign Yannick Ngakoue, seeing that he's already ingratiated with this defense. He knows what we're running. And he thrived in it. He had a lot of great moments before he got injured. Once Montez Sweat came over here, So yeah, I'm down with keeping him on board. Personally, though, I would like to see the Bears pull a trade of some sort, or go into free agency and find us a number 2 receiver in case we can't get one of these top 3 high-end guys. MHJ, Malik Neighbors, or Roma Dunze. I would love to see us go get another ex-receiver in free agency, an experienced guy, because experience seems to be the order of the day for our receiving corps, bro. I don't think if we can't get one of those high-end guys, I don't think that Ryan Poles should really waste too much draft capital on receivers. Because just being honest with you, bro, I've seen him drafting. He looks great drafting everything but wide receiver, bro. I don't know what it is, but that's not his calling card, bro. It's not because
no, it's not his MO.
Yeah, bro, it's not his MO. So,
but I mean, if he does draft MHJ, I mean, there ain't no wrong in that.
Some picks are no brainers. MHJ's a no brainer. Malik Neighbors
no brainer, yeah.
Roma Dunze is a no brainer. So if you get any one of those 3, you can't go wrong. I don't care if you're fantastic at messing up those kind of position picks. But if it's not one of those three, we might need
you're
to
right.
get us a veteran, bro.
Yeah.
And it's options out there. It's not like it's not options out there. Just got to pay maybe 10 of that $14 million to one of these guys to bring him in. Even if you got him on a loaner, however you got to do it, man. Get it done. We need another guy on that other end, though. But I would love for us to bring Yannick Ngakoue back. I would love for us to do more than just sign him for a year. I thought bringing him over for a year was kind of stopgapish. If you're going to have him over here, he's going to thrive. He already knows your system. Sign him for 3 or 4 years. Keep the man here. That's what I would.
That's what I'm thinking they should do with Keenan Allen, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, I do think that's on the table for the Bears, but Keenan Allen is a little long in the tooth in his years, and his asking price is up there, bro. He's making $23 million for this year, bro. So no telling what that asking price is going to be if we're extending him. If we can keep him at 23 for the next 2 or 3 years, go for it. That's what I would say. You keep him at that price. But I don't know if he comes in and he shines like he's capable of shining. There's no telling. The one thing I love about us getting Keenan Allen over here with the Chicago Bears is that if you go look at the history against the NFC North, dominates and owns them, bro. He owns the NFC North. He was whipping up on the Bears. He's whipping up on the Packers. He's whipping up on the Lions. And he definitely was whipping up on the Vikings. That guy is unguardable in this division, bro. Unguardable. And we got it. Let's go.
Exactly.
Yes,
but
sir.
I think I'm gonna end this stream right here. I think I went over a little bit, but yeah, guys. I'd like to thank all you guys for joining the stream, the live stream, the Kill Sports Talk stream. And stay tuned. I don't even know if I'm really gonna film the mock draft. I had to see about the draft. The draft is like what, less than 10 days? It's on the 25th, so it's like what, 9 more days.
Yeah. I think if you're gonna film it, bro, I would probably do the first round or just focus strictly on what the Bears drafted, what moves we made.
Yeah, probably afterwards, right? You think so?
Yeah,
I think I just maybe might do the first round, but that's pretty much it. And then afterwards, I'm just gonna do like the results afterwards because I don't want to be doing third round, fourth round. Nah, I ain't doing all that.
Eric answers your question, bro, that you posed to both of us. He said depends on the draft. Yes, if we don't draft Turner, Verse, Robinson, or Latu, I think Latu is coming out a bit overrated to me, people. I'm not going to tell you any lie, bro. He's energetic. He's strong. He's a bull rusher.
You could put him in coverage too.
Yeah, but I think he's a slightly overrated for me. Excuse me, fellas.
Bless you.
Thank you. For my money, in the draft, if I'm taking a DE, Eric, it's Dallas Turner, bro. On film, this guy just got it all, bro. There's nothing missing there. I don't see anything missing. He's giving it to you in the 2-point stance. He's standing upright. He's playing in coverage. He's blitzing. He's stuffing the run. What's this guy not doing well? And Jerry Verse, I'm not mad at that either. But Dallas Turner, he's the creme de la creme of that crew for me, bro. I love Dallas Turner right there. So if we take a DE, that's my guy. That's the guy I'm targeting. That's the guy I'm targeting. He may be hard for the Bears to pass up on too at 9. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He has great moves and being. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He said, I think we trade down from 9 and take two of those DEs in the teens. Do we need to? That's the question. I'm not mad if we get them. The more the merrier. But do we really need to? I don't think we need to, bro. He said use the Texans recipe. Top QB of the draft and a defensive end. Not bad. Not bad, bro. Not bad at all. I like that, Eric. Good stuff, brother.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for joining the live stream. And we'll be here next week, especially right before the draft. We'll do something like a pre-draft, maybe, because the draft is like what? When we do the live stream next week is the 23rd, so it's gonna be 2 days before the draft. Yeah, we do another video. But yeah, we'll be here next week, man. Stay tuned for next week of our live stream, the KO Sports hangout.
Really, you jumped in at the end, bro. Texas,
Ayo.
They haven't won anything. They haven't won anything. But you see what they did last year in the draft, and how quickly
they got a playoff win last year. That's success.
Bro. That's what he's speaking to, bro. It's not necessarily just about them winning, but how quickly they got things turned around with the moves that they made.
Exactly.
After the quarterback and then traded up to get the defensive end, and before you knew it, that team was 10-7 and winning a playoff game last year, bro. They're doing good.
Exactly, and not only that, they ended up trading for Stephon Diggs too. Oh, his thing froze. I think your thing froze, Charles.
Okay, can you see me now?
Yeah, I can see you now. Yeah.
The next time we do a cast, we got to talk about all these trade moves and all these signings that have happened and what these teams are now looking like, bro. That Stephon Diggs move to the Houston Texans is scary.
I know.
That's nasty. And there are rumor reports out here, just dropping some news. Y'all heard it here first. If you didn't hear it nowhere else. There are rumor reports out here that the Baltimore Ravens may, just maybe, trying to pull a trade with the San Francisco 49ers to bring Brandon Ayuk over there with Derrick Henry and Mark Andrews and Lamar Jackson and Save. Good luck stopping any of that. Oh my goodness. These days, these things could get. I mean, this season's going to be interesting. I'm just going to say that.
Especially in the AFC, man. It's going to be real interesting.
Thank you, Eric. I thought you never noticed, my brother. Spurs, baby. They love the background. Thank you, brother.
All right, guys, man. I'd like to thank y'all for joining the cast and how we always end it here.
Yes, sir. Chicago up. They're down.
That's why I'm trying to make a better way. Whole new crib in a better place. Get my people out the hood, we'll see better days. Tell a fan sorry, y'all let them wait. Shit up there like a Saturday. Listen to me happy.